So, it's time to settle down, choose the ideal Instagram filter or what have you, and drum up maximum excitement. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much excitement. Work on that. Welcome to the 2017 Youth Media Alliance Awards. I am Mr. Orlando, the CBC security guard here for Studio K, and the third assistant to the stationary manager. Huh? Fourth assistant? Well, why am I the fourth assistant all of a sudden? Welcome back, Glenn. Ugh. Why didn't he stay on vacation? Okay, there is nothing I love more than a good old fancy award show to get me going. And the Youth Media Alliance is as fancy as we get in the kids' media biz. But what do you do at a fancy award show? What to wear? How to act? What if Yannick Bisson finally notices that you were the one who sent him all that napkin man art? And he finally wants to be best friends! Best friends! Without further ado, without further ado, I present to you the do's and don'ts of fancy award shows. Roll it! Do find a creative way to tell the hosts they're hosting a fancy award show. Meet Janaye, Victor, and Tony. Don't forget to practice your applause, an essential part of every fancy award show. Clap fancier. Fancier! Good. Do practice announcing the names of the winners. Guys, this isn't the Emmys. Don't forget, this is a fancy award show. Go big or go home. Now is the time to break out that penguin suit, which is a figure of speech. Do have the fancy award show hosts train for fancy award show hosting duties. Dance, song, talents, all applicable. I said talent, Tony. Nobody likes a magician. Don't forget to tell the hosts what day and time the fancy award show is. Yep, sorry about that. That's my fault. Well, there you have it. So, hold on to your fancy award pants. The 2017 Youth Media Alliance Awards start right now. Cue applause. Clap. Fancier. Fancier. Fancy enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Youth Media Alliance Awards hosts, Victor, Janaye, and Tony.
Oh, hey! Hello! Everybody! We made it! We're good! Hello! I'm fine. We're good. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
We're YMAs.
Okay. Whew. Yes. Wow. It is like a hello. Yes, it's very nice to see everyone.
Hi. Wow.
This is amazing. You're in for a great night. We have all the best people right here in this room. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Here we go.
Very cool.
That's right. And you might recognize us from Studio K.
Or might not.
Or may not.
Yeah.
From CBC Kids. We are a lot of fun, but we're not so fancy.
But we can get fancy, right? Look at this, huh? Go fancy, go fancy, go! Go fancy, go fancy, go!
Yeah,
huh?
Tony, I was gonna ask actually, what's with the?
Am I the only one that heard penguins?
Yeah, no, For sure. No, that was just a figure of speech. Like, it just means dressed up, like all of
Right.
Oh, like all these people.
these people.
These people.
Yeah, I mean,
Guys, I'm seeing some casual slacks.
okay.
Okay, just play it cool.
Okay.
We can be fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morrow, fellow fancies. We are your hosts for the evening.
My name doth Victor. This beeth Janaye.
And I'm cool, Tony, because if I say it, it's the truth.
Right. Yes.
Oh, cool. Nice.
We are honored to be hosting the YMAs. Not only is it the most fun award show ever, but we're trying to make it the
fanciest award show ever. That was good.
That's right.
That was
And
really
you
good.
know what? You can share the fancy hashtag
YMA
YMA
2017
hashtag
fancy.
fancy. That's right. Share it on your Instagrams, your Twitters, your Facebooks, your Snapchats, your grandmothers, whatever you have around you. Use
What?
it.
Your grandmother's.
I don't know.
Just go with it.
It's okay, it's fine. We've got a lot of fancy stuff lined up for you tonight. We've got fancy people.
That's right.
Yeah.
There we go.
We've got a fancy set.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
There we
Fancy
go.
short award speeches by the winners.
Short, yes,
That's
absolutely.
like a espresso shot of fancy.
Yeah, and we have the fanciest music.
Oh, Tony,
Right?
come on. You didn't have to ruin the surprise. I mean,
Hey, Victor. Hey, no, that was really good, buddy. That was real good. Yeah. But we have a talented pianist. Please welcome Lou Pamonti. Wow.
Amazing.
cool. Very fancy. Yes.
Whoa, hey, everybody. Hey, Victor, Janaye, Tony. Hey, did you know that there was going to be a fancy award show tonight? I just found out. And, you know, I didn't even have time to go get a monocle. What? What is that? What?
Look up.
Right now.
What is-
Yeah, they're here.
Is everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aloha, everybody.
Hey!
Yeah.
Everyone, this is Gary the Unicorn, Studio K's fun coordinator.
Yeah!
Yeah.
But seriously, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Cool, Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, well, see what it is? I promised Mr. Orlando that we would complete his fancy award show checklist.
Oh.
Yeah, hang on, I got a checklist down here somewhere. There's a whole bunch of
Oh,
wires
yeah,
and
that's-
stuff down here.
okay, yeah.
Careful.
It's caught on a wire.
Oh,
so hang
that's
there,
okay.
There it is.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, see, it's a fancy award show checklist.
Wow, that's certainly a list there, Gary. And he said we have to do all of these things?
Well, only if you want to have the fanciest award show ever! Yeah, you see, even the angels have deemed it.
All right.
It's true.
Okay, so, well, I mean, while we get our fancy agenda together, please help me welcome Executive Director of the YMA, Chantel Boehm, and YMA Co-Chair, JJ Johnson.
Yay!
Yes.
Love you, JJ! Love you! Love you!
Good evening.
Love that unicorn, yeah. Good evening and welcome to the 2017 Award of Excellence. How's everyone doing? We're so excited to be here celebrating all of you and Steve Deneur. Man hasn't had enough congratulations. First, we would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Congrats to all the nominees. Particularly the winners. For those that lose, we have drinks afterwards. And we would like to thank your ongoing support of the Youth Media Alliance. Thank you so much.
My turn?
Yeah.
It is with great pride that we present this gala. As you can imagine, this event was produced and made possible because we have such an impressive number of dedicated professionals. Thank you all for taking the time to produce these special videos that we're presenting tonight. I would like to take a few minutes to thank our sponsor for this evening's celebration. But before I do this, I would like to thank Lynn Cote for the wonderful organization of this evening. And our trainee this year, Felix Gagnon, who's been tweeting and sending out this wonderful Facebook message. So thank you to 9 Story.
Less applause for, he's good too, he's good too.
Thanks you, Felix. Thank you, 9 Story Media Group.
So wait, we have a long list of people to thank. So we're going to start small with our clapping and slowly build with each name. All right, so let's start again. 9 Story Media Group, light.
Bell Fund.
Increasing. Big Jump, increasing.
Breakthrough Entertainment.
Canada Media Fund.
Canadian Media Producers Association.
DHX Media.
Entertainment One.
Yes. Eyes on Canada.
Fresh TV.
You're not clapping. You can participate. Fresh TV.
Frima.
Guru Studio.
Independent Production Fund.
Nelvana Studio, I'd start rising out of your chairs.
Shaw Rocket.
Sinking Ship Entertainment.
Shaw Rocket Fund.
Sinking Ship Entertainment.
TVO.
Kids CBC and CBC.
Thank you all for your financial support and collaboration. After just one more line. After the gala, we invite you to stay and enjoy a glass of wine with the winners. For the winner, look for the YMA corner in the lobby to immortalize the prize. Now, I would like to introduce.
And the people that didn't win. They'll still be there too.
Sure, Gigi. Now, I would like to introduce Mary McCain, Senior Director of Children Content, to address a few words on behalf of CBC.
Welcome, and now a message from the CBC. Thanks, Chantel and JJ. Good evening, everyone. I'm Marie McCann, Senior Director of Children's Content here at the CBC. I'm delighted to welcome you all to the CBC for the 2017 English Language Youth Media Alliance Awards of Excellence Gala.
What happened?
I'm honored to be opening tonight's event. What's happening? We're here tonight to celebrate the incredible achievements all of you have made in children's and youth programming. You are best-in-class creators who have made remarkable television, digital, and interactive content for young viewers, not only in Canada, but right around the galaxy. I want to thank the Youth Media Alliance for honoring Canada's remarkable talent pool and for shining the spotlight on those behind the screens as well as those in front. CBC is so proud to be the main sponsor of the Awards of Excellence Gala, and we congratulate all nominees. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of Canadian children.
Say we get this show on the road? Yeah?
Yeah, okay. I love roads.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yes.
Great.
I love roads, especially like the whole will they, won't they thing that the DVP and the 401 have going on. It's kind of spicy.
Yeah. I wonder when hashtag Road Trip Diaries is going to cover that one.
Boom.
Am I right? Yeah? He heard me. Yeah, that's right. Please help me in welcoming the president of the jury of the YMAs, Bonita Siegel.
Hello. I'm surprised that there are people here who are nominees because we had such a big jury that I thought that it was only jury members who were going to be here. I mean, it was 37 finalists, judged by, I don't know, at least 40 people, all of whom have square eyes from all this screening, much like myself. I have to say that I was really impressed with all the quality of your work, and so was the jury. And we felt that we made some new inroads this year. Certainly, we've discovered that we're covering topics that were never covered in Canada before for young children, like death and loss. That was never part of the preschool program. It was in Europe. It's kind of new to have it here, and it was wonderful to see it. It was wonderful to see how well you tell the stories with all of the tools that you've been given. Amazing writing, makeup, crews, cast, that tell beautiful stories to teach our children. Everything from math to emotion to hilarity. So we were all thrilled to be looking at your work. And we're sorry that we had to narrow it down, but we did. And we did a pretty good job of it. So I'd just like to, as JJ reminded me, don't command the whole evening. Just shut up and tell them that these are the nominees for live action 3 to 6.
Stuff to help you build your funhouse.
Thanks, Liam. Mr. Anthony, something to keep me safe?
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Anthony.
The best thing to do is to talk about it. Maybe if you tell the class about your ladybug friend, you'll feel better about it.
I'll never feel better. Ever. And I don't want to think about her anymore.
There's no room to go around the prickly pickles, but we can go through them if we zigzag. Zig-zag. Maybe a careful zigzag side shuffle.
Come here, Delilah. Come over here. Oh, good birdie. You're almost there, Delilah. Just a few more steps. You can do it. You can do it.
All right, let's get that rock locked down.
Looking good, Stotzy. How do you feel?
Well, it's definitely heavy, but I can handle it. After all, I am a terrific truck.
You sure are. Now roll on out and deliver that rock to the museum. All right, start.
Yes!
I just realized I probably should have brought my glasses, so hopefully they printed this big. The winner is The Adventures of Napkin Man. Produced by Breakthrough Entertainment. Little Airplane, aired on CBC Kids. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness, well, what an honor. What an honor. On behalf of Breakthrough, I'd like to thank all these wonderful people that are up on the stage because they contributed to making a marvelous show. We had great sponsors in terms of working with a Little Tugboat and working with Little Airplane down in New York, and wonderful writing and wonderful producing and wonderful animation. So thank you, and thank you. And thank you to CBC Kids and to the Shaw Rocket Fund and to Kojiko for supporting this project. It's a great, great series. Thank you.
Don't do it.
La La Land! Oh, God. Come on, everyone was wanting it.
No, nobody was wanting it. It was cool like 3 months ago.
No, they were waiting for it. Watch this. La La Land!
See?
Tough crowd.
Told you. Nobody wanted it. And you're not saying the joke right. It's more like, actually, we were waiting for the wonderful and amazing La La Land.
La La Land.
Marnie Malibu, the executive in charge of production of TVO Kids.
All
See,
right.
that's how you do it.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
La La Land. TVO is thrilled to be here this evening to support and sponsor the YMA Awards, And we'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of the YMA executive and the numerous others who helped make tonight possible. But since we're all really here to learn about the hardware, I'm thinking that we should just watch the reel that tells us about Best Program Live Action 6 to 9-year-olds.
We're down to 6 robots.
I can count. Thank you. Focus your attention on the giant claw. It's her strongest android.
McDonald Hall has everything. Well, okay, almost everything. My parents want to pull me out of McDonald Hall.
How do we convince Luke's jock parents to let him stay at the hall? By giving him his own pool.
All right, Elmer, it's cost.
$150,000?
I'm investigating a mystery, and some of the words that you just sang are written on the back of this postcard that we got as a clue.
Yes, Steal Away Home. That's exactly what I was singing.
How old is the song?
It was written in the 1800s.
Definitely not a rock song, then.
No.
Net in position. Wait, do you drop the net before or after it eats the shrinking cheese? I'll take whatever I can get. Here it comes.
These woods are scary.
Oh, it's perfectly safe. Bears won't bother us if we don't bother them. Same goes for the mountain folk.
The mountain what now?
Well, legend has it, these woods are home to a tribe of mountain dwellers who may or may not have a taste for human flesh.
And the award goes to Androids. Sinking Ship Entertainment.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This show would not be possible without a number of people taking a chance on a girl-led series, which was a crazy idea at the time. Big thanks to TVO, to SRC, to Kika Germany, to SVT, who picked up the show saying, "We love the gay robot." And to Amazon for being the only US network that was interested in the show. This show has since gone on to sell in every country in the world, thanks to Kate Sanigan and Marilyn Claston. So please, please keep making great shows with strong female leads. Thank you so much.
So, since this is the Youth Media Awards, Mr. Orlando really wanted to encourage us to connect to the youth of today.
Yeah, he just sent me a text. He said, the youth like the rap music and also new phone who dis. I swear we're friends.
Hold on, guys. Are you guys gonna act like this isn't the moment that we've all been waiting for?
I mean,
What?
I don't, yo!
You know what's next!
Giving out award sponsored by Friends
TV!
Let's see who is the nominee? Is it you? Is it me?
It's me, Tony. I'm coming from you live from the award show. That's right. That's me. That's right. You need to know. That's right. I'm screwing up the lyrics, but don't worry. This is completely improv. Don't worry.
Hey!
Yes!
Amazing! Give it up for Tony. Woohoo!
I gotta admit, I'm having tons of fun. I got 99 problems, but a pitch ain't one.
What where did you? Did you just...
I said pitch, I promise.
Yo, my dad's here.
Sorry, Mr.
Down.
Upshaw, wherever you are.
Man.
Yeah. Everyone, please turn your attention to the screen and watch the nominees.
Tony,
We're going to deal with him.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna... Okay.
I mean, okay.
Left is our grand opening. You guys ready to give her? Yeah! All right.
Let's get it! Let's open up this playground.
It's game time.
Welcome, Amherstburg, to your new sports playground.
We're kindred spirits. Merry Christmas, Morella.
Merry Christmas, Matthew.
I never felt truly at home before this.
She's only been with us 4 months, and it's like she's always been here.
What's your name? Anne of Green Gables.
I'm so addicted to you. I only really want to be near you.
Dancing with Alfie is amazing. It feels like we've been dancing together for years.
All right, the time to beat is 5 hot dogs in 60 seconds. I got this. Yeah, you do.
Shh. You gotta be quiet. Look, there are 3 things my mom hates. Eating fast, eating in the bedroom, and hot dogs.
Ooh, the trifecta.
Start the clock.
Go! Hide the evidence!
Everyone has to be perfect. You have to be perfect. You killed that course, Elaine. But you look good too, Anya. What's wrong with her doing it the way she wants to do it? What's wrong is that it isn't right. Well, I thought it looked awesome. How could you possibly understand?
And the winner is... I've never done this before.
So exciting. Okay. Giver, produced by Sinking Ship Entertainment.
There you go.
Okay, all right, that's what we do.
Congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
This is our first win for Giver. For a show that's such a wonderful nightmare to make. No, it's a beautiful thing. Come, say something here.
Oh, well, we would like to thank TVO, who's always stood by Giver and taken awesome risks with us, even when, things got tough.
And on Canada Day this year, we opened up Canada's North America's largest playground. So please visit Mooney's Bay, push past the protesters. You will find that park. It is beautiful. We'll see you there Canada Day. Thank you so much.
Can we do a Let's Giver? Can we do a Let's Giver before we, just for the selfie?
This is for everyone, all right? So we need everyone we're going to go Let's Giver. Put your hands out.
Hand out in front.
Okay.
Everybody.
Let's Giver!
Hey, hi, quick question. So have you ever found yourself in a position where you just have to suppress all your emotions, specifically just like a really high-pitched squeal because the most handsomest, most wonderful person, your TV-making idol, is about to walk up to you, okay, and present the Emerging Talent Award? I don't know if you've ever been in the position, but it's a lot of pressure. So without further ado, please help me welcome the president of Nirvana, Scott Dyer, who will be presenting the Emerging Talent Award. Hire me. Thank you.
I think we'd all agree that a day spent making content for kids is a good day. We're very fortunate to live in a country that values the arts and values the artists. Encouraging and supporting new talent feeds our industry, serves the needs of kids in Canada and around the world, and creates a legacy of artists whose impact will be felt far beyond our borders. Great content for kids is one of Canada's best exports. And it's only possible because of the people in this room. It's an honor to present the Emerging Talent Award on behalf of Nelvana and Sinking Ship to Mars Hordisky. Let's watch a short video about her and her work.
Live from Valleywood with your host, Marie Hordisky.
My name is Marie Hordisky, and I'd like to tell you about the 3 movies that inspired me to become a movie director. The Star Wars trilogy. These movies, directed by George Lucas, are great masterpieces. I really like to observe the directing and kind of compare it to my own. And the actors are really good, and just the graphics and everything is great. So now I'd like to show you a clip from the movie.
For you to give us a demonstration.
Is there any song in particular you'd like?
They're coming to direct you. Oh, director ladies. You proved you could. Yeah, Moxie.
Incredible Tales of Weirdwood Manor is an iPad app that combines the very best of books, animation, and gaming. A unique, interactive storytelling experience. Dig deeper by discovering hidden secrets throughout the app, then store them for later.
Thank you so much. That was
Solve
amazing, you
puzzles to
guys.
advance the story.
I'm never going to forget that. I was told I would be a little bit embarrassed, but that was just the right amount. So I don't remember that video at all, but there it is. I'm sure Star Wars is deeply instilled in my core as a director. This is a really huge honor, unexpected, and I have so many wonderful people to thank who've been so crucial to helping me get those opportunities as a director. Try not to be emotional. That was Sinking Ship obviously has been such a huge part, has played such a huge part in that, and the wonderful job they do with continuing to champion women and create real opportunities. I've been really lucky to work with them the past couple of years, and it just feels so good to work on shows that are just so thoughtful and engaging and really important and really putting amazing women on screen, young women, and showing these role models. But also, I mean, as a director, they're challenging shows. They're definitely some of the more challenging work I've done, and such an amazing, incredible team that makes me really proud of the work they do. So JJ, Kristen, and the rest of the wonderful Sinking Ship crew, thank you so much for all of this and everything, and I can't wait to continue seeing what you do and working with you. I also want to thank a wonderful organization, Women in View, who was involved in Rena Fraticelli, who was involved in the wonderful mentoring program that I went through and that Heather, Sharon, and Amisha went through, that I was a mentor. And just this idea of women giving back to women and creating those opportunities, I feel like we're really building this community and showing what we can do and just giving different people a chance to helm and be a part of this amazing work that's happening in Canada, especially in the kids space. I want to thank a few people who helped me at the beginning just get my foot in the door with TV, and some of them are here: Sarah Haas, Mike Goldsmith, and Laura Harbin and Frank Van Keeken as well. Getting that first shot as a director, especially in television, is really, really tough. Getting a second shot is just as hard. But all those people who see some potential in you and actually give you that chance makes all the difference. I also want to thank the wonderful filmmaking community of women and men, and specifically Warren Sonoda, who's been a great friend and also my mentor and wonderful, just has really helped me in my career. I'm also a big believer in the hustle that it takes to get your foot in there and just to be a director. And one person that has really helped me with that hustle is my wonderful agent, Lara Bryant, who has worked with me from the very beginning and really believed in me. So thank you, Lara. And lastly, I'd like to thank my amazing husband and creative partner, JP, who's just always believed in what I could do and has really stood by me with everything. And now he's really come into his own as a producer, and I'm excited that we're working on some exciting stuff together. And we also have a new project on the way, which makes this, what everyone in this room does, even more important. And just seeing that the content that's going to be out there for our first child to be a part of just makes me so happy and just thrilled that that's what our boy is going to be coming into. So thank you all very much. This was a blast, and I'm very honored.
You know? the dinosaur tamer. Good job, guys. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Uh-huh. Wow. Huh.
What's going on? Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, amazing. We had dinosaurs?
There were
What?
dinosaurs.
Okay.
It was
Well,
great.
Anyway, the next award is for Best Original Interactive Content.
Interactivity. Okay, yeah, that's what we're all about. Okay, you want to try it out? When I say Cool Tony, you say is the best guy ever. Cool Tony.
You don't have... Okay, well, you didn't
They
have
actually
to...
said it.
They
That's
said
great.
it. Okay, yeah. Well, great, I owe you $20. Okay,
Thanks.
so, yeah, no, we meant like websites, mobile devices, just stuff, you know, online interaction. Yeah.
Okay, you win, Internet.
All
You win
right.
again. All right, and the nominees are...
Incredible Tales of Weirdwood Manor is an iPad app that combines the very best of books, animation, and gaming. A unique, interactive storytelling experience. Dig deeper by discovering hidden secrets throughout the app, then store them for later in your journal. Solve puzzles to advance the story.
Welcome to the world of Empower, a place that's for elementary school kids and their teachers, brimming with math challenges, mathematical thinking, and problem solving. Explore your street in kindergarten. At home, get ready to play outside, sort, and prep in the kitchen.
In the tabletop experiment section of the website, information is clearly provided so kids at home can try the same tabletop experiments that Phil demonstrates at the start of each episode. A downloadable PDF is also available so kids can save and print, making it a valuable resource for both young scientists and educators.
I get to help my grandfather with his research, and people need to know the truth about his discovery.
Have you found it on the video yet?
What kind of bug is that?
The tiny creatures are usually invisible to the human eye, but you can spot them if you look close enough.
Okay. And the winner is...
The Incredible Tales of Weirdwood Manor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. This is our first time here, so it's a good start, I think. I realize this is a fancy party, but our office is in Kensington Market, so, you know, wearing pants is kind of a good day for us. So I want to thank the Youth Media Alliance. It's really fantastic. I also have to thank the Canada Media Fund, which has been a big supporter of Weirdwood Manor, along with the Canadian Film Centre. This was a passion project that took us 5 years with the goal of inspiring kids to explore their own creativity and get them excited about reading. And we wanted to build an app that tricked them into reading by playing a game. So so this makes it all worthwhile. Thank you very much.
Why, yes, Napkin Man, I do like your cape, and I would like to vacation together.
Oh, well, thanks for the ice cream, Mr. Orlando. You're a really great guy.
I mean, bonjour, hello. Security. Now, since this is an industry event, you've got to get industry. And by that, of course, I mean now is the perfect opportunity to meet new people. Try to remember everyone's name. Do not just shake their hand while internally repeating to yourself, normal handshake, you can get through this, everybody's looking at you, be normal. Not that I know from experience. Hey, great job, everyone. A very professional show so far. You are on your way to making this the fanciest award show ever. Nope, no singing, citation for singing. Singing.
Oh, hey guys. I'm just looking for my business cards here. I mean, Mr. Orlando said, right? Hold on. Just give me a second here. Oh, here it is. What the hell? Really? Has anyone seen Gary? Gary! Oh,
well,
Gary!
If you want fancy networking, Mr. Orlando, look no further. Because live from Glen Gould Studios, it's Gary's Fancy Report! Yeah! That's right. And I got my Bob Barker kind of microphone, and I'm gonna go talk to some fancy people. Oh, well, hello. How are you? Oh, I am very good. And you know what? I almost bought those shoes at Value Village too. I really did. Yeah, you probably saw me stalking you in the Value Village. It's because you picked up the shoes. Anyway, fanciness right here. Hello. It's nice to see you too. What a lovely number. What would you say is the most fancy thing that somebody could do? You can't really talk, and it's just a prop. But I'll relay the message. Yeah. Attend a gala. Very, very fancy. Have to say, very good. Thank you. Oh, hello. Nice to see you too. Oh, yeah, come on over here. I have something. Look at this. She is wearing a beautiful thing. It's a jacket. And that's fancy, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's a jacket. But anyway, here, stand up. We need a model. We need a model here, so come on up here. Yes, come on, stand up. Lou, you might have to help me out here with this. You might have to help. You're gonna walk back and forth, okay? And I'm going to sing like they do in the fancy galas. Here we go, Lou. You know, very good. I'm gonna sing you your song. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Keep walking. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? And I wish I knew the words to the rest of the song, 'cause it would be so awesome, 'cause you look so beautiful. Isn't she lovely and full of love? Yeah! Well, and you know what? Oh, thank you. You are all so fancy. So fancy. Stay fancy. This has been Gary's Fancy Report here, and it's about as fancy pants as it gets. And speaking of pants, I should probably put some on. I don't have any. Anyway, back to you, Tony. Fancy Tony.
Thank you very much, Gary. Wow. I've been practicing my handshake for a very long time, so I'm very, very excited to introduce Andra Sheffer, the CEO of Independent Production Fund. And don't let me down.
What an act to follow here. You have been making such terrific, imaginative, creative, original digital content. It's been so impressive. And I think that we just need more and more of it. The Independent Production Fund has been funding almost 100 web drama series in the last 6 years, and I think only about 2 of them have been for kids, so we really need more. So let's get to work, everybody. It's up to you for the next year. Meanwhile, there's some fantastic stuff that's been honored here tonight, so let's have a look at the nominees.
Trick that will have friends and family thinking you're totally magical. Ta-da! Let's try it.
Do you know why many manhole covers are circular?
Did you know that triangles are strong? Ah! It's not magic, it's math.
Bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Bring on the breeze, I'm nice and warm. I've got a secret in my pocket, I'll throw it high. It'll cut through the clouds and clear that sky. 'Cause I can make a rainbow.
For generations, whomsoever performs a misdeed against us suffers the fate of the pixie curse. Follow that human and ensure that he lives a life of misfortune.
How could you think this is right, Dad?
Right or wrong, history shall declare us victorious.
Have you ever milked a cow?
But we can't just walk onto someone's farm and start milking their cows.
Jump off this cliff, and it's about a 115-foot drop.
Look at the variety of stuff kids are connecting with online. It's so different from TV, isn't it? So, well, if any of you want to learn how to do some ancient Egyptian math addition, I think you will watch this one, Math Explosion.
Could be so fun. We've been working on math content for the, last 10 years?
We can't count.
We can barely count. We never thought we would learn so much about grade 1 to 3 math. It's amazing. And it took us a long time to figure it out, believe it or not. But this has been such a great... Yay! Come on! Another... Thank you so much to TVO and TFO. This was our first production with both English and French broadcasters. We want to thank CMF, Bell Fund, Shaw Rocket Fund, and our tax credit folks. It was a great ride. Thank you so much. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, Ken. Thanks to the great team. Thank you, guys.
Just to thank Hoda. I mean, a brilliant job as producer and on set and all the time.
And one of our writers, Kristen, is in the audience. Kristen, where are you? Woo!
Congratulations. Okay, all right. Janaye, don't worry about it. I'm presenting the next
No, wait,
presenter.
hold on. No. I was gonna do the next presenter.
What?
Right?
No,
Yeah.
that sounds dumb. Okay, well, there's only one way to settle this.
Dance off!
Okay, all right.
Tony, quickly.
I've been watching a lot of Next Step, so LaTroy, don't let me down, okay? Faucet. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of no. I mean...
Yeah? Come
wow.
on.
Thank you, Lou.
Oh, is right.
You want to come to the...
You know what? We should do a second round, only I can't right now because I pulled my back. It's a dancer injury. I don't
like
expect
the
you
whole
to
back.
understand. Yeah, like my motibulus mobiscus.
Right.
That runs
Absolutely.
along.
Oh, no, I get it. So should I...
Go for it. Yeah, it's all you. Yeah.
Well... Please help help me in welcoming Natalie Claremont, the Director of Program Management of the Canadian Media Fund.
I won't tap, I promise. First, I'd like to thank the Youth Media Alliance for bringing us together this evening as we celebrate the many Canadian creative talents that continue to make Canada a leader in the production of quality and educational content for children and youth. I have to wear my glasses. I'm no longer in the children and youth category myself. The CMF is a catalyst supporting a dynamic ecosystem where partnerships are developed to create quality content for Canadians and audiences around the world. We're proud to have supported iconic children's productions such as Caillou, Tupi and Binou, The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that, Snow Time, Belle and Sebastian's, and hundreds of other productions in this genre. In fact, we have contributed since 2010 more than $374 million in funding of over 500 children and youth production, generating $1.4 billion in production volume. So on behalf of the CMF, I'm delighted to be here tonight to celebrate the remarkable successes of Canada's children's production. And in the best category, best cross-platform interactive content, the nominees are
Good morrow, Scratch. It's me, Hal. Sir Hal, that is. The most chivalrous knight in the kingdom.
Back on the landing screen, I can choose to see a list of all articles in the database, including those I've created, jump to a random pre-existing article, or try the daily quest for more experience points. I'll choose the latter.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent. I think so. High five. You think this guy would be proud? Yeah, Murphy would.
Hey Diego, it's me, Tori Nighthawk. I'm here to tell you that you've been selected for Kids CBC Olympic Games Training Day. You get to spend the day training like an Olympic athlete with Adam Hughes, who is a longtime friend and been a BMX coach for many years.
I'm BMX Olympian Tori Nighthawk. At the Rio Olympic Games this summer, I'm most looking forward to really enjoying the whole experience.
Origami kittens? Ha ha! I get pumped when I see origami kittens, brother. Woo! Ha ha ha! Oh, look at they're so cute. Look how cute it is!
There's nothing plain about this origami piece. Super job!
Hi, Opie. Are you okay?
It's the worst, saddest day of my whole life. My ladybug friend died.
Come, let's build a bug hotel.
In the Bug Hotel, kids can learn about and get a close-up look at different types of bugs. They'll learn how to put a bug hotel together by building one with Opie first.
And the winner is Dotopedia, produced by Industrial Brothers.
Recognizing this app. We are really proud of it, and thanks to the Bell Fund and the people at CBC have been so amazing to work with, and the Jim Henson Company. And this is a great opportunity to publicly thank Scott for everything he did on this app, because he was pretty amazing, I have to say, to make it work. So thank you, everybody. Yay.
Okay. Sweet.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, our next presentation is all about animation, so you know what that means, right?
Yeah, expressive eyes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Right?
moving your mouth.
I can't believe you could go to school for this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, we look really animated.
There's something wrong.
We look like we're on drugs, but
yeah, just a little.
You know, I feel. Let's check his script. Oh. Yeah, we're totally doing it wrong.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Please give a warm welcome to Vince Camiso, president of 9 Story Media Group.
Thank you. We all having fun? Great. So I get the privilege of working with Lynn and Chantel in my role as the treasurer of the YMA, and I can tell you they work very hard at putting this event together, and every year they think about what can they add that's new and memorable to the event. And this year they added the take-in wine glasses. I think they deserve... Absolutely. So as long as they all know now, this is something they can never take away, right? All right, good. I think we've sent the message loud and clear. 9 Story is thrilled to support this year's special presentation from animation graduates, which features a selection of works by the talented 2017 graduates from both Max the Mutt College of Animation, and Sheridan College. Fostering new animation talent is of utmost importance, and really the only way to ensure continued success of the industry. It's hard not to get excited by the new talent emerging from these two programs. Let's have a look.
Florp, you can do this. Just remember the seminar. Be cool, be confident, and take charge. Whoa! Your planet's a mess. Invest in the best. The Space Tech Miraculum. It's the solution to all pollution. From the seminar. I was cool. I'm cool. I was confident. Whoa! And now I'm taking charge.
Beans? What do you think you're doing?
Work.
Get out of here!
Ugh, what a loser.
Oh, yeah?
Huh? Then, an unexpected guest decided to join our picnic. We were having so much fun. That's until the chips ran out. Then everything changed. Then the goose happened. It happened so fast that there was nothing I could do. And I never saw my sister again.
Oh.
Thank you.
So has anyone here ever noticed how everything sounds a lot cooler in a movie announcer voice? Like, in a world where my rent is late because I'm a Canadian actor.
Oh, I like this game. Okay, my turn. In a world, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba.
Nice, nice. What about in a world where one guy asks, "Hey, Janaye, what are you doing after the awards show? I'm asking for a friend."
No thanks.
Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here are the nominees for Best Program Animation 3 to 5 years.
Let's go.
Come on. We're walking to the library at night. I see the moon. Who's that? Is it a monster? A dragon? A monster-eating dragon? It's Mr. Soggy.
Yes, that's me.
We are private investigators. We have some questions about a missing kitten. A kitten named Humphrey.
Humphrey is missing?
Swagger, you can lead us to them. But that means going back into the dark. But as a proud new member of the Paw Patrol, I must overcome my fear for my friend.
Oh, no, what? He's got that red rectangle. He took that lady's cheek.
He got that family's table. I'm so about to freak.
Where are museum guards?
Okay, we do not want any more elephants loose in the park.
That's for sure. Right, Yum Yum?
Yum Yum! Not again.
And the winner is
Peg and Cat Season 2.
This is great. I came up here, and Corey said, "You're talking, right?" I'm not talking. Yes, I'm talking, Corey. So first of all, I'd like to thank Jen Oxley and Billy Aronson, who created the show. There's so much great work behind it. And PBS in the US and Treehouse here for supporting it for all the 65 episodes we put on the air. It's terrific. Corey and Jen and the team for all the great work they do to make the show it is. It was a very, I'm not going to get into it, but it was a very technically difficult show to produce and deliver. It's stuff that we will never do again. It was so hard. But we did it this time, and it worked out really well, and we're really thankful. And thank you to the YMA for the support and the acknowledgement. Thank you.
All right, next up is the award for Best Program Animation 6 to 9 years.
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds, actually, Tony, that's funny. It sounds like a song.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A song.
Yeah.
Are we singing about animation?
Yeah, we still don't know much about it, so why don't...
Do either of us know?
We can Google it.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Just give us a second. We're just going to Wikipedia this real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Get my voice ready.
Yeah, I guess.
Take it away, Janaye.
All right. Computer animation software allows animators to do things that they wouldn't usually do. I still don't know what you do. Oh, in computer animation, the animators create keyframes.
Keyframes!
Setting the positions of characters and objects in processes called tweening.
Who knows what we're talking about?
Animation.
Okay.
Animation. Yes.
Animation. Animation. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Thank you. Tip your unicorns. whoever he is. And
Awesome.
here are the nominees.
Evil. Perhaps you should have gotten rid of me when you had the chance. Because now that I'm your intellectual superior, it's payback time. Farewell, puppet. His weapon is his weird.
There, yellow's all gone. No need to thank us.
Now you're just a run-of-the-mill.
Regular old.
Completely delicious.
Totally delectable. Chocolate colored banana.
Scales, don't fail me now! Nice one, Chris! Just what a mother pangolin would do to protect her baby whose scales aren't full strength yet. Let's hope mine are!
And the winner is...
Fangbone!
Congratulations.
I've always wanted to kiss someone at an award show in the aisle. You know when they do that? And my husband's here, so I kissed him. Another one on the list. I just want to thank you so much to the YMAs, and a huge thank you to the man behind the books, Michael Rex. They're an incredible graphic novel series. A huge thank you to our showrunners, Simon Rasiopa and Richard Elliott. Incredible. A wonderful cast and crew, and of course our incredible director, Dave from Pipeline, and thank you to Pipeline Studios. And our wonderful partners, both on broadcast and in distribution, DHX. Thank you so much for this. Thank you.
We'll turn.
On the two.
On the
So
two.
okay. 3, 2, hello. No, on the two.
On two,
Yeah,
okay.
3, 2, hello. 1.
Hello.
Hello.
I think it should be warmer. Like we should already be facing them.
We
Just
should
kind of
smile
like,
away. Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi. Hey.
Nice meeting you. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Do you have a minute?
Hey, no problem, Victor.
Okay. I wanted to see if you guys got my pitch.
Yeah. Yes, I've read it. Well, most of it.
Okay, I have the best and amazing idea ever. Get ready for this. Odd Squad. That's right, it's about a young group of fitness trainers who use indirect reasoning to investigate strange fitness trends like soul cycling, bar 3, extreme tubering, etc.
I'm thinking I'm going for my 8-ball to see how that will work. Something about teachers needing an educator, not funny enough. It's a bit odd.
What?
Here we go. Daniel Tiger's Bieberhood. Yeah. So Daniel Tiger moves in to Justin Bieber's mansion.
Yeah, like really hip and modern, but not too hip and modern. Like 2017, but not quite. More like 2016, but not 2015.
Yeah.
But with a dash of 90s. 90s are hot, but a little bit of 80s and a little bit of 70s.
Yeah, it's gotta be in Sweden.
Set in Sweden.
Yeah.
For sure.
But not too
Yeah.
hip.
With a dollop of...
Sunshine, but the actual thing,
Yeah.
not the movie.
Sorry, Daniel.
So the show is called Fang Bonnet. It's got vampires, and it's got pioneers in bonnets.
I think we're looking for something a little edgier.
What do you mean edgier?
Well, like, oh, I think there's an app for that. Hold on.
All right. So the show is. I didn't. Well, I'm not. I'm not. Why are you bleeping me out? No words coming out of my.
So it's Sesame Street meets Blade Runner with a bit of...
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We can make it a horror movie, yeah, and we can advertise it as based on actual events. And if it's not actually based on actual events, we'll make it based on actual events.
I mean, it's a great idea, but it's very original.
Cool.
And that's a little risky.
Serviette Man!
I love it. Except maybe the name. Would you consider changing the name?
Typical, of course.
Yeah, we'll bring a camera with us for sure, so you'll definitely have something to just edit together by the end of it.
Like,
I don't know.
how do you feel about wigs?
I think it's totally the direction that the TV show should go. You know, you've surveyed this, right?
You know, we're a data organization now, so I've done some research.
So I know you may not know what comedy is.
Luckily, we've done some research.
As you can see, Wedgie's on the decline.
And a rubber chicken? Well, that's just better than a fart joke.
Yeah! When you're all... Great idea.
Fabulous. No notes from me. That's TVO's job.
Oh, boy. Well, since one of our next presenters is from Breakthrough Entertainment, I thought I'd break through a couple of things as well. Here's a special presentation. Victor! Paul, breakthrough! Janaye!
Don't hit me.
Breakthrough! Yeah! Victor!
Okay, so you say it stems from issues with your mother?
Yeah, I mean, she's just so hardworking, and then she can give off the clothes off her back. Breakthrough! Right? There we go. All right, so please, enough about my breakthroughs. Please give a warm welcome to Ira Levy, executive producer of Breakthrough Entertainment.
And joining him is Marguerite Pigot, Vice President of the Canadian Media Producers Association, to present Outstanding Achievement Award.
Stephen Deneur can be described in many ways. A broadcaster, producer, digital media innovator, tireless volunteer, and industry champion, and championship drinker. The breadth of content he's driven is just as diverse as the roles he's played in the industry, ranging from the feature film Whale Music to the comedy series This Hour Has 22 Minutes, to great kids shows like Dr. Dementia Pants, Angela Anaconda, and so much more. The variety of shows he's produced mirrors the variety of awards he's received: BAFTAs, Daytime Emmys, Genies, Geminis, Canadian Screen Awards. Stephen once said that he decided to get into the kids business because that's the part of the industry where the people are the nicest. So true.
Let's hear what some of his colleagues have to say about Stephen, starting from the beginning. Not that beginning. Robert Lantos told us that Stephen started as an unpaid intern at Alliance's Los Angeles office in 1985, working for John Kemeny. Kemeny was a giant of a producer, no nonsense, tough as nails, and a man of impeccable taste. After a short time, Robert reported that Stephen was way too skilled to be an intern and way too smart to be in a branch office. So Stephen landed on the payroll at Alliance's headquarters in Toronto, where he rapidly moved up. He spearheaded the company's move into animation and worked on feature film and television projects. Unlike his first mentor, John Kemeny, Stephen is not quite as tough as nails, but he is a man of impeccable taste.
From his start at Alliance, Stephen went on to co-found Decode with John Delmage and Neil Court. In Neil's words, when Stephen and I met on the Henson boat at MIPCOM in 1996, over several bottles of wine, we hatched the plan for Decode, which became DHX. And he has grown from a washed-up husk of an entertainment executive to the man that we honor tonight. Neil goes on to say, "It has been my privilege to have been Stephen's business partner and colleague over these last 20 years. He's brilliant, resilient, loyal, and funny. A Renaissance man, a rare class act."
Along the way, Stephen made many friends just by being a mensch. TVO's Pat Ellington recalls, "Stephen always appeared to be in a zen-like state, with a brain that works on a level few of us understand. And yet he somehow manages to always make you feel like he's keenly interested in what you're saying, even though you know he's thinking 12 steps ahead of you."
Decode eventually became part of a brand new entity, DHX, where Stephen partnered with Michael Donovan, who shares this observation about the uniqueness of Stephen's choices in terms of seeking out challenging situations. "Being in partnership with Stephen has been brilliant. He's the only person I know crazy enough to walk the entire length of Hadrian's Wall, from the Atlantic Ocean to the North Sea, enjoying all along the way the absolute best of British cuisine and Scotland's weather."
And lastly, as DHX grew, companies like Nerdcore were acquired. Now that the check has cleared the bank, Ken Fair still has some lovely things to say about Stephen. Stephen's smarts, humor, and experience are actually all real. I thought in pitches he would start repeating jokes or stories to fill gaps as producers sometimes do to keep the pitch alive. Well, he's never repeated anything. Why? Because he really is that smart, and he really does know everything.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what people have to say about Stephen Deneur. Before we present Stephen the award for outstanding achievement, let's take a look at this short video from his friends and colleagues at DHX Media.
Filmmaker, loving husband and father, mogul, a tough man who changed a tough industry. Toughly.
Stephen is a true leader in the industry.
To call Stephen a genius is an understatement.
The greatest human being ever. Ever.
Stephen has a contagious enthusiasm for film.
He projects the kind of humility that is consistent with my understanding, at least, of Jesus.
A brilliant mind with a dark secret. Witness his rise, fall, and beautiful redemption in Stephen Deneur, the true Hollywood story.
The dream from life's ambition to be a star. Never be published in the public square.
Born in Lindsay, Ontario, Stephen shot through the historic, hallowed halls of Simon Fraser University to become a filmmaker and photographer.
Stephen's actually a really gifted photographer. His eye for composition, light, he's a master.
Stephen was catapulted to Alliance Atlantis, where he dominated the film and television industry. But he had a greater calling.
I must create children's television.
The thing about Stephen is he knows everything. He's a real Renaissance man. He knows about pizza toppings, fungal infections, he knows about new wave cinema. So naturally, he got into animation.
Stephen pioneered, some say invented, CGI animation with his bare hands, and used it to create such seminal productions as Reboot and Transformers Beast Wars.
Talk about a trailblazer. You know, when they were doing Beast Wars, no one could figure out how to get the beasts to fight in real life. And Stephen is the one who said, let's animate it.
His upward trajectory seemed unstoppable.
Would you like to be the president of production at Alliance Atlantis?
Sure.
Stephen's rise to stardom was taking off, but his meteoric fall from grace was just around the corner.
He's an incredible president.
Sorry, but we kind of teased off the top that he has a dark side. So if you could give us something about personal demons or obsessions.
He's a great sailor.
A ticking nautical time bomb with a death wish.
Stephen!
What about his temperament? Does he ever get stressed?
Well,
I want you off the f***ing set, you No, don't just be sorry. Think for one f***ing second.
Whoa, wait. That was Christian Bale.
Look, I get it. He's a great guy. But we need something.
Well, there's just one time.
We don't really talk about it, but...
Stephen made the greatest mistake of his professional life. A mistake greater than any other professional has ever made in any profession. A mistake that would cost him everything, alienate those around him, and push him to the breaking point.
He wore a white suit after Labor Day. We all liked the suit, you know. It was a little tight, but Stephen, you know, he works out, but it was October.
His life and suit in tatters, Stephen started over. He created Decode Entertainment, which merged with Halifax Films to become DHX. But time was running out for Stephen.
No, it wasn't.
What?
Have you seen him? It's like he doesn't even age.
What secret was Stephen Deneuer hiding? And how was he staying so young? Is DHX a content company or a sinister anti-aging factory? The young employees, the fuel for his immortal soul.
Do you know what I looked like 2 years ago? This is me now. I mean, come on. What the hell is going on around here?
What the hell indeed? Stephen Deneuer, Renaissance man or man from the Renaissance? We may never know, but one thing is clear. Stephen's dedication to youth media has made a difference for millions of kids. And with the beautiful curse of immortality, he shows no signs of slowing down. Congratulations, Stephen. We love you. Forever.
So, being serious for a moment, I do want to congratulate Stephen. It is an honor, well deserved, and I'm sure there will be many more honors for you.
Congratulations, Stephen. Well deserved.
Congratulations, Stephen. It is a privilege to work with you every day.
Congrats, Stephen. It's been a fun ride, and I'm not jealous that you actually do look younger than me.
And now, without any further ado, let me introduce you to the YMA's 2017 Outstanding Achievement Award recipient, Stephen Deneuer.
Well, how do you follow that? So I don't really need these glasses, but they make me look older. Thank you, Ira, for sponsoring this award. So a few weeks ago, JJ congratulated me on this award and told me that really it was just an opportunity to poke fun at me. And he said, you know, I make these little films. I said, yes, I do know your films. And by the way, JJ, congratulations to you and all the team on those 5 Emmy Awards. Pretty darn good, huh? And then I congratulated him on his trophy for Most Improved Boy. And reminded him that the one thing that's really worth winning is the YMA Dodgeball Trophy. He told me not to be cheeky. So I asked him how long I had to speak, and he said, 45 minutes. Are you ready? So thanks very much to the YMA for this honor, and congrats to Chantel and Lynn and the whole team for this great annual awards event. It's actually the first award show I've been at where I was pretty sure I was going to win something. Now, as you've heard, none of us gets here on our own. On stage behind me, I just saw a whole crowd of people who've mentored, partnered, advised, encouraged, criticized, cajoled, sometimes funded, sometimes funded shows of ours, sometimes funded companies that we've created. And there might even be a few that stood in my way. Well, as you know, as you heard, I started my career as a young filmmaker. And by the way, it wasn't an unpaid internships, and this is an interesting point. We're actually kind of against unpaid internships. Pay your interns. But I had the great privilege of working with two pioneering producers. One of them was John Kemeny, and the other one was Denis Roux. Both of them deceased within the last couple of years. True pioneers in this business. And then, as you heard, I worked for a number of years for Robert Lantos, or as I like to say, I spent 10 years working with him and 15 years waiting. But Alliance really grew into an international powerhouse, and I learned a huge amount of what I know now while working there. And one of the things was really the idea that if you imagine it, you can make it happen. But don't forget the hard work and the perseverance. And then there's the other lesson that I think you all know, and that is a no is a possible maybe, and a maybe is a possible yes. And the people at Alliance never took no for an answer. Creative businesses are built on partnerships, and many of the successful companies represented here tonight, both young and not so young, are built on partnerships. And I have many partners to thank. My partners at Decode, Neil, John, Beth Stevenson. They've all gone on to do other great things. And then the team that I've worked with at Alliance for the last 11 years, Josh Sherba, Ann Lloyd, David Regan, CEO Dana Landry. Those people were all there right from the very beginning. And of course, our DHX co-founder, Michael Donovan. And by the way, Michael is in Halifax tonight, where he's being inducted into the Nova Scotia Business Hall of Fame, pretty much right now as we're standing here. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but last year, Michael won the E&Y Entrepreneur of the Year Award for Canada and was invited to the finals in Monte Carlo. And he asked Dana and I to go with him, saying the award was really about the company. We said, sure, Michael, it's about you. But actually, we believed him when he said it's about the company. And we went with him. And one of the key things that we learned there in meeting entrepreneurs from around the world, every business imaginable, was that every one of them had a great story, and every one of them was a great storyteller. And that kind of brings me back to the importance here, not just of the stories we tell each other, but the stories we tell our kids and the kids of the world. Creating kids' content is a choice, and I often say that I choose to sit at the children's table. Not just because it's fun and because, yeah, you're pretty nice, but because people who make kids' content are committed, and kids' content matters. And I'm going to say that it matters more than any other content in the spectrum. So if you want to create engaged adult citizens, you have to start by engaging them as kids. Programs that reflect Canada and, dare I say, diverse Canadian values to Canadian kids and kids around the world are the first step. In this era of incredible choice and the Disneyfication, new word, of the world, small countries like ours need to stand up and recognize the value of homegrown kids' content, and that's what these awards do. And did I mention we're really great at making kids' programs? The range of nominees here tonight bears that out. So really, when I thought about what I wanted to say tonight, it's that I think our friends at the Department of Canadian Heritage know this. But so far, they've not really singled kids' content out for special treatment. And in my view, and call it self-serving, but with this ongoing cultural policy review where everything is on the table, let's insist that there be a clear focus on kids' content, on funding kids' content across all platforms. So I encourage all of you, when you find the opportunity and the time and place, to buttonhole politicians and tell them that. And while we need to take our craft and business of making kids' content very seriously, please don't take yourselves that seriously. Thank you.
Now, I know it's been a few minutes, so I wanted to bring you a beer.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Cheers.
He's a winner tonight. So not only have you won the most coveted prize in all the world, but also like Andre Shepard before you, numerous companies have come together to create a bursary in your honor. So far, we have raised amount to be determined. But what's awesome about...
Well, I'm happy to match that.
I was going to say that. And he offered to match it 3-1, which is insane. But what's great about this bursary is that you're going to choose where you want those money to go. So congrats to you, and congrats to a long-lasting legacy. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh boy, it's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
For the last award of the night.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, well, I was just starting to get fancy, so I don't know. I mean, really? It's already the last
You've been
award?
wearing those all night, but yeah, please help us in
Welcoming.
thank you. Welcoming the fanciest pants of them all, CBC, Marie McCain.
Marie McCain.
Marie McCain, yes.
Come on up.
This is the 2017 Award of Excellence, Grand Prize for Best Production, all categories. Wow. And first I'll read the reason from the very venerable jury why this thing won the award. A successful mix of elements makes the grand prize production outstanding. With beautiful animation, interactive features, readable content, and strong storytelling, the app encourages writing, reading, and critical thinking while entertaining the target audience. The jury was delighted and impressed with the original interactive production, The Incredible Tales of Weirdwood Manor. Produced by All Play, No Work, Relish Interactive.
I've got nothing, sorry. We definitely did not expect that. I was actually thinking of leaving early, but I'm glad I stayed. I think Paul covered it all. We're really thankful to be able to make this. Thank
Just a second.
Yeah, don't pay attention to the guy on the wheels. He's just my people. Oh, well, look at that.
Gary! 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 Gary!
That's so nice. Thank you so much. It makes me feel all warm and tingly inside.
Well, thank you all for coming to the 2017 Youth Media Alliance Awards.
That's right. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got through all of Mr. Orlando's fancy award show checklist. We got some cool voices, funny dancing, and, just looking attractive. That's,
Yeah, well, definitely some of us, that's for sure.
Especially Gary.
I got highlights in my hair for this.
Did we just deliver the
fanciest award show ever?
You know, I think I can answer that. That's right, because reporting live again from the Youth Media Awards, it's Fancy Report with Gary.
I love this show.
Yeah, that's right. Now, Gary! Gary! Gary and the rest! I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, I was just getting fancy there. Now the thing is that to confirm our fanciest rating, we'll just have to take this matter to the fanciest people we know. This audience right here.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so by a round of applause, was this the fanciest award show ever? So what do you say, folks? Was it? Well, I think we did it, everybody. Yeah, we did it.
I think we did too. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Yep.
Thank you to the Youth Media Alliance. Thank you to CBC for hosting.
Yes.
Thank you to our fantastic sponsors for helping
That's
us in putting on a pretty fantastic and fancy night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to our director and crew and everyone backstage for helping us. Thank you.
We would also love to thank our musician Lou Pimenti, everyone.
Nice.
Very cool.
And of course, most of all, we want to thank all of you. Here's a big hug to all of you.
Best audience ever.
Yeah.
And to all the winners, make sure you make your way up here and take pictures. And afterwards, we have a cocktail. Yeah, we do. That means drinks, all of you. And it's going to be hosted by DHX Media. So we look forward to meeting you all.
Yeah.
See you later.
Have a great night, everyone.
Let's grab some drinks. Woo. Have a great night.